Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today we are going to look at a brand new product from Beauty Blender. This is the Beauty Blender Bounce Always On Radiant Skin Tint. It might be a little strange, but I love to try new foundations, especially when they're light to medium buildable coverage, and I love a good skin tint. That just plays my song for me. So I was very, very excited to try this today. We are going to look at it, talk about it, and do a little demonstration. So get comfy. This is a $29 product. Already I'm pleased with the price. I don't feel that they're, taking too much of my hard-earned money. It comes in 20 different shades that are very flexible because this is a buildable tint. 20 shades actually probably is, to be honest, more like 45 or 50 because one shade can definitely stretch either way, which is really nice when you are ordering online because there's always a little bit of finger crossing when we order online. Am I gonna get it right? I ordered mine directly from Beauty Blender, but I also have it linked below on the Sephora site, which it's now being carried at, and both are really good. Beauty Blender will let you do a quick return once to get the right shade, and Sephora, of course, here in the United States, probably in all of North America, is great about returns. Okay, this promises 12-hour breathable wear. We will definitely put that to the test, and has some niacinamide in it, which is great for the skin, and hyaluronic acid. So that is what we're looking at here. The only drawback I can tell to begin with, and this isn't, there's really not much, is that it has this dropper, which a lot of people love. A lot of people won't because it is a bit messy. As you see this come out of the bottle, there's not much you can do about the fact that there will be product on the side. It is a skin tint. Let me show you this. It will definitely drop onto the skin, and it is very kind of thin. So as you can see, it will probably start to roll down my hand, but it is a skin tint and meant to be that way. The applicator doesn't really bother me, but if you are bothered by such droppers, it's got that kind of bottom. It's just not a very pretty or elegant dropper, but it works. It serves the purpose, but I just wanted to warn you in terms of scent for my friends out there who are either allergic or bothered or migraine sufferers. There is no scent whatsoever, none at all. Not straight from the bottle and not on the face. Hallelujah! And if you suffer from migraines induced by these kind of scents when they're on your face and you can't get away from them, it's the worst. So no fear there. This is, of course, as the name says, radiant. We're going to try it with a little bit of the Beauty Blender primer underneath because they sent me a sample, so why not? And we're going to wear it for most of the day and report back. Plus, I will report again in a pinned comment. So let's come back to nothing on my face. I apologize in advance for that. I'm not having a great skin day. Perfect time to test a brand new skin tint. Let's see what we get up to. Okay, I have nothing on my face, so let's give it a try. I got my mirror right here. Beauty Blender sent over with the package a sample of their Opal Essence Primer, which is supposed to make a dewy finish under makeup and help set the makeup for a little longer. So I thought since they were kind enough, I love samples, to include a sample. Hey, let's give it a try. This is a lot of it here on my hand. Just kind of putting it over my face. As you can see, I have nothing on my face. So this smells actually really nice. Nothing offensive for those of you that are thinking of trying this primer. And I'm just kind of gently patting it in. I indulged and bought myself a brand new original pink. I like the original Beauty Blender. They're 20 bucks, so I can't always find a reason for it. But I figured since I was going to buy the brand new foundation, or skin tint, I should say, might as well. Okay, so that we have that on now as a primer, and it is kind of typical of a primer, just kind of a little bit of a sticky finish, but that's okay. We're going to put the tint over it. Okay, now, not to stall, but if this shade Light 5 is not the right shade, I only have myself to blame. I actually called the folks at Beauty Blender. They have a phone number and they do answer. kind of rare these days, and were very, very kind, and they tried to help me find a match, and they said light 4, and I did kind of what we tend to do with GPS. Have you ever been using GPS around your own neighborhood, and the GPS tells you which way to go, and you look at it and go, I'm not going that way, that's not the way to go, and you know, kind of disagree with your own GPS on your phone? That's kind of what I did. They advised me to get light 4, and I went, oh, okay, and looked at it online and said, no, I'm not going to get that, I'm getting light 5. Why did you bother calling it all, Rebecca? You know. So if this is the wrong shade, I only have myself to blame, but with 20 kind of flexible shades, I figured we could be okay, right? So let's see if I was right or if they were right. I'm just going to put some out. It's a tint, so it is coming out of this dropper really quickly. These droppers are indeed very messy, aren't they? I'm just going to dot that on my hand. I think we did okay as far as the shade. And then I'm just going to kind of bounce my new Beauty Blender in it and bounce away here on my face. This is, of course, dampened and wrung out. What do you think? Let's do one side of the face first. It looks like I'm going to need some more. This is, as we know, buildable. I'm even going to go over the eyes. I have no concealer on, so don't let that take away from what you see the foundation, or the skin tint, I should say, is doing. Let me put a little bit more on. It is very, very light. So those of you who like a light buildable coverage, who was it the other day was actually talking to me in comments about loving these kind of foundations. I am a brush user, really, not a sponge user. I'm not going to be so blasphemous as to use a Beauty Blender product without using a Beauty Blender to apply it. That would just be shocking. But I might do that when I'm not on camera. I just thought I would tell you that. But I do like it. Okay, so let's just take a look here. Obviously, in a moment, I'm going to add concealer on off camera. But as we just kind of look, we can see I actually like what it's done. First of all, I was right on the shade. Just like I'm right with my GPS. Okay, so let's take a look here. I can add a little bit more coverage, but as you see here, here is the side with the brand new Bounce Always On Radiant Skin Tint. And as you know, we have the Opal Essence Primer underneath. I had to check the name. So here it is with it. Here it is with absolutely nothing on but a little bit of the primer. And as you see on this side, all these little kind of redness, I'm having a bad skin day, is showing. And on this side, which used to look exactly the same, it is no longer showing. Let's put a little bit more on. I'm just going to do the right side with you guys on camera. Then I will go off. I just put a little bit more on the back of my hand. You could also put this directly onto the skin. You could use the dropper to drop it onto the skin. If you are clumsy like me, yay for the clumsy ones. I'm going to run this down my neck here. I wouldn't do that. When I drop stuff onto my skin, it falls onto my shirt. And if you have not found out the hard way, foundations and skin tints, they tend to stain clothing. So do so at your own risk. If you want to act like a crazed Instagrammer, do it at your own risk. Even putting some on the eyelid, very pleased. Very, very pleased. Okay, let's take a look at this. I'm going to go off camera and do the other side. Again, we have this side with the new skin tint and this side without. I'm going to go off camera, do the rest of my makeup, run some errands, go on with my day, and then we're going to take a look at how it wears. So you're going to actually see it a few hours from now. Stay right there. Okay, it has been 4 hours. I've just been kind of running around, doing things around town. It is 73 degrees Fahrenheit today, so not that hot, not much of a challenge, kind of a perfect makeup wearing day. Though I have touched up my lipstick, I have touched up nothing else. I don't have a lot of makeup on, but I just wanted you to know. It's just a little factoid too. If you are thinking, gosh, I'd rather see also this makeup when it was just applied, the beginning of this video, the intro, I did right when it was applied. So that is the before really, and this is the after about 4 hours. Nothing is sticky, feels really good, even over the primer, but I would use this even with no primer. I am really liking one thing in particular about this product. I love the fact that it isn't settling into lines. No matter what I do, I'm tired, just like all of you are. Trust me, I know. And unless you've just been on a beach vacation for a week, we're all really tired. And I know that I get tired, I get those lines under my eyes, and no matter what I do, the foundation, the serum foundation, even the tint will settle in there and will settle in here. It finds where you're tired and that's where it goes. I suppose it's trying to help, but that is no help at all. I am finding this sits over those lines really, really well. I'm going to tell you guys, I am super impressed by this for a number of reasons, that being one of them. Also, I love the fact that it is buildable. I will use this to build product in specific locations. I like that you can kind of put the a light bit of the skin tint all over and then concentrate, as you I suppose can do with any foundation, but more easily with this skin tint, you can concentrate it to the areas that you need a little bit more help. I added a little bit of my Lancome concealer, just a little bit around here because I have to, and a teeny bit under the eyes, but I don't have too much going on in the way of concealer. This is mostly, as you saw, I replicated on the other side of my face exactly what we had done. I used the damp and wrung out beauty blender to just kind of bounce product exactly in the same, about 2.5, 3 coats on. I'm loving the shade choice. Who knows if it's right or not? I've certainly made it work and they're very flexible. I am finding that as I wear it, and I will pin a comment below because I will wear it for quite a few more hours today, so I'll let you know how it did for the rest of the day. I am extremely pleased. If you are a light foundation, buildable skin tint type person, I recommend this very, very much. And at $29, the price doesn't break the bank. I have been having a lot of luck lately with these very light foundations. As you know, I keep raving that I love the Tarte Hydroflex. We have a brand new double wear foundation and the sheer double wear, and I love that as well. I've really been having a lot of good luck. The YSL I don't ever pick up, but it's a good product, but I don't grab for it. But for 29 bucks, if you like a light buildable serum like skin tint foundation, this, you're going to be really pleased with this one, and I did really well just matching it myself online. So definitely give this a try. Let me know if you were planning to, or if you have, because I would love to know your experiences with the product below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I sure hope that you did. And if you haven't already done so, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, and I will see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye.